Hello, race fans, and welcome one more time here to the iRacing Sunday Night Fever ARCA Series. This is the Season 2 finale, the Mid-Atlantic 200 here at Dover International Speedway. And we started just a little bit earlier because I have some extra things in store for you this evening. They're wrapping up practice here. They still have a little time left to go with that. It's a little cool out there today. 65 degrees, wind 6 miles an hour. The track temperature is 96. Cars are warming the track up nicely. They will only have a competition caution at the halfway point, so you might see some thrills and spills, but it will stay green. And of course, they have the two faster pairs for 200 laps here at this 1.02 mile facility. As always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click that notification bell if you ever want to be with us when we go live. Looking down at the track now, seeing who's out there. Let's take a look here. There's Ryan Sword. He's currently 4th fastest. Right now his best time is a 22.705. There's Scott Bryant, one of the rookies, currently 11th fastest. Oh, got up against the wall there. Oh, and he just about tagged, I believe that was William Brown in the 4 car. I believe William is your points leader going into tonight. And so we'll see if he can hang on and get that championship under his belt at the end of this race here. He's right now, well, it looked like maybe he's just getting out there good. He's only showing 32nd fastest at the moment. 24.415, his best lap time. A lot of traffic out there. And so, of course, you see some folks already, a few thrills to spill. I couldn't tell who that was. I think it was Montgomery, perhaps. Folks bouncing off of these walls. These walls can be unforgiving here at Dover. And you get it wrong, you will be going into the concrete. He just moved up to 27th fastest. There's Shane Fielden Sr., currently 32nd fastest. And we will be speaking with him, try to get a word with him here shortly. He's racing with a bit of a heavy heart tonight. His dad just very recently passed away. And so, we want to send out condolences and also try to get a word with Shane here before the race begins. Eugene Thorne trying to stay out of trouble there. A lot of traffic in front of him. And he ends up tapping the wall. He's trying to hold on to it, trying to keep it up there so as not to collect anybody else. This Dover is going to be a tough place to tame here tonight, folks. There's Daniel Wilkerson. He's currently 22nd fastest. There's 11, Sean McLaughlin, currently 4th fastest. Brian True, I think he won the truck race today. They had earlier this afternoon. Currently 10th fastest, 22.786. 7 of Nick Cannon. He's currently 9th fastest. 22.274 is his best lap time. There's the 04 Carl Rourke. Oh, down on the inside wall there. He nosed in one of the walls hard there. He was currently 12th fastest there. And Ryan Seaborn, we've seen him racing up the front. Currently 8th fastest. Before we get to, I'll tell you the truth, I'm not sure if they're doing the live qualifying tonight. They may be lining, oh, Will Seaborn there. Boy, that was a heck of a save. And I was about to say, yeah, we're going to see if we can grab Shane here real quick and try to get a word with him. Let me see if I can find him in the server here and bring him up to the broadcast booth with me here. Hey Shane, Tony in the booth. He got a copy.
Hey Tony, what's up, buddy?
Pretty good. How you doing, man? I know that you're driving with a heavy heart there today, man, and so yeah, we wanted to take a moment before the race started and just let you know, on behalf of ISNF, Wolfpack Racing, and Rice Motorsports TV, just wanted to send our condolences to you and the family, and good to see you out here on the track racing, man.
Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. Thanks to everybody that had a hand in that. Robbie and David, Robbie Spice, David Salters driving special paint schemes. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, and just go get them and do what you do out there, man, and we'll be cheering for you.
I thank you. I appreciate it.
And well, I'm gonna put you back down to your channel, and we'll talk to you later.
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah. Shane Wilden. There's Robbie Bice, one of his teammates there, Wolfpack Racing. Currently 16th fastest. And it looks like we got about a minute to go, and we will see. You know, we're going to take a quick break, and like I said, I'm not sure if they're going to. They may line up according to points like they did before. So we're going to get ready. We're going to get ready for the start of this race, whether it's that or qualifying. And but either way, we will be ready to go. And so we will be right back. And you're watching the season 2 finale of the iRacing Sunday Night Fever ARCA Series, the Mid-Atlantic 200 here at Dover International Speedway on Rice Motorsports TV.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this 0.625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes all around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North
Okay, folks, we're back, and yes, we are getting ready for qualifying here. And just as it's a private qualifying, so there's only one car on track at a time. So we got the timing and scoring up there, so you can see as guys put times on the board. And right before we go to that, we want to thank our sponsor, Duda's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Hampton, Virginia. You folks down there in the 757. Give them a call. They'll help you with your HVAC needs. Duda's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. No drips allowed. We've got some cars on track here. There's Jonathan Coombs. I wonder if he's just finished his laps. He's he's okay. Just got replaced by William Brown. That might have been his first hot lap. Looking to improve on that 22.865. I think he might have tapped the wall that time around. If you make contact with the wall, that will negate that lap. And so he did get one hot lap in, and right now it's holding up for first position. Austin Rhodes looks like he's done. His best lap looks like maybe he is either first or second at 22.923. Ricky Montgomery looks like he's done there in ninth. Tommy Langston, 13th fastest at the moment. Looks like he's trying to, okay, looks like he's also done. That might have been his second lap as well. So a lot of the field starting to put time on the board. There's Rhea Ferris. Looks like she might be done as well. She's slowing down. Bentley Glazer, he's coming to a halt, and I think everybody, oh, look at Wilkerson there getting a little sideways, and it didn't, he must have touched the wall somewhere because he didn't record an official lap, and he's trying to hold on, and he'll probably just end up just starting wherever iRacing slots him into the field there. Did not get a qualifying time at all, unfortunately. Let's see, Nick Cannon, he's out there. He doesn't have a time on the board yet. Oh, and he gets sideways, coming off of 4. Did his rear end must have tapped the wall somewhere because he doesn't have a qualifying time either. So this is going to be interesting. There's when they slot into the starting grid there, there's going to be a lot of drivers with no times on the board. But, that's okay. They'll all still be racing here. And we'll just have to see what happens. I don't see anybody else. Let's see. There's Matthew Fitz. Is he still running? He's still running. He doesn't have a time yet. Let's see if he can make it around here. Crosses the line. Either that was the start of his first hot lap or his second hot lap. He might have touched the wall somewhere. Like I said, if you touch the wall, then that's it for your qualifying lap. You'll have to do the next one, and I believe you only have 2. Matthew Fitz trying to put a time on the board here. Now he's showing 8th fastest at a 23.143. Let's see. I don't see anybody else on the track, so they may be done with qualifying, and there's about 10 seconds left to go in qualifying anyway, so it looks like Matthew Fitz may slot into that 8th starting spot right there. So the server should be rolling right over to the, there we go, rolling right over to the race session here, and now the cars are coming out on the track. And as they do so, let's bring up the starting grid here. William Brown is your pole sitter. Austin Rhodes starting second. Jonathan Coombs starting third. Dennis Fuson fourth. Eugene Thorne rounds out the top 5. Robbie Bice in the 6th position. Jason Ricketts 7th. In 8th position, we have Matthew Fitz. 9th, we have David Salter. Carl Rourke is in 10th. David Corshane, 11th. And 12th, we have Ricky Montgomery. In the 13th spot, we have Roland Landry. Michael Zuver is now in the 14th spot. 15th, Gary Armijo. Tommy Langston, 16th. Sean McLaughlin, 17th. Rhea Ferris will start 18th. In 19th position, we've got Bentley Glazer. Bryant Seaborn rounds out the top 20. We have Charles Roberson, 21st. Brian Chu, 22nd. Jeff Wimmer, 23rd. Ryan Sword into 24th position. And scroll on down a little bit more. 25th is Johnny Castle. Phantom Martinez, 26th. Dean Speedweeks, 27th. Silver Thunder is 28th. Nick Cannon, 29th. Albert Hewins rounds out the top 30. 31st is, a lot of these guys now don't have any qualifying time. 31st, Kenny Heath. Chuck Cobb, 32nd position. And 33rd position is Chad Hitchcock. 34th is Daniel Wilkerson. 35th, Shane Wheeldon Sr. Eddie Rivers running in the 36th position. And 37th, we have Scott Bryant. And Michael Lester rounds out the field in the 38th starting spot. So now we're just waiting for the countdown here for the clock to get going. 200 laps in store for us here this evening. Cars are rolling out onto the track. Say hello to folks in the chat there. Hey, Barbara, she's cheering on the number 11, Sean McLaughlin. Sean starting back there in that, I believe, was the 16th position. Boy, from what we saw in practice, this may be a little bit of a battle of attrition here, folks, and a little bit of survival going on here because one thing about it, when these cars, if they pile up, there's no room to get away from them. Pace car is in, and we're waiting on that green flag. William Brown is bringing them around.
Green, green, green.
And we've got the green, and we're racing here at the Monster Mile. Here we go. Down into turns 1 and 2. They're filing through. Everybody got through nicely there through turns 1 and 2. Brown's trying to stay ahead of Austin Rhodes there. Jonathan Coons 3rd, Fuson 4th, Robbie Bice 5th, Eugene Thorne 6th, Fitz in 7th position, Jason Ricketts 8th, David Salter 9th. There's Salter, there's Dave Corshane rounding out the top 10. And almost automatically the gap is formed from the top 7 back to 8th spot. Jason Ricketts now in that 8th spot. See the gap already to the top 7 up in front of Jason there. Boy, they really got away fast from the rest of the field. And he's got that whole train behind him. I think we're showing somebody, Dean Speedweeks, he's on pit road. Showing some, I guess he had to get some damage there, and I think that's also, see Ryan Sword coming down as well. Phantom Martinez, they're also coming down. Meanwhile, up the front, William Brown, he continues to lead. Now, we saw some interesting battling with him and some of the other guys that are up the front there at Gateway. Not sure how the tires are going to do. Boy, he's catching a lap car already. This Carl Rourke, I believe. Rourke will be the first car to go a lap down, perhaps. Well, there are other cars that were at pit road. They're already a lap down. I think you just see Sword and Martinez coming out now. And So they're probably at least a couple of laps down. Austin Rhodes now 0.8 of a second behind the 4 car. He's got Dennis Fuson right behind him. And then we have Jonathan Coombs running in the 4th position. Lester, he's 6 laps down. Speed Weeks is showing retired. Ryan Sword was 4 laps down. A little further back, there's Jason Ricketts. You can see the field really starting to spread out now. There's another pack of cars. Ricky Montgomery leading Michael Zuber right there. Zuber running 13th. There's Bryant Seaborn right behind him. Boy, they're really getting after it here. Lap car Martinez was right behind him. Now Roland Landry is right behind him there, and they're going around Montgomery. Another, that's going to be a pass for position there, I believe. Yep, he's going to move up to the 13th spot. A lot of fast happening action here. There's Roland Landry in the 15th position. Closing up on that's Phantom Martinez. He's not on the lead lap. Martinez is actually 3 laps down and trying to make his way past. Look a little further back. There's David Corshane running in the 17th spot. And Rhea Ferris in the 22nd position. You see a lot of these cars are spaced out. And she's got Eddie Rivers behind her. He's like 1.4 seconds behind the 97. She's battling for position there with Albert Hewins. But she might make it past the 22. I'm sorry, 55, my bad. Ryan Chu running in the 15th position. See a car up there blinking up ahead of him. Not sure who that is. That might be maybe Michael Zuber, perhaps. There's Seaborn. Let's see if that was somebody behind him that was blinking. And that might have been, I mean, that may be running in the midst of some lap cars there as well. Let's go back to Brian Chu, and he's got yeah, now Phantom Martinez is ahead of him. He's trying to catch Roland Landry. Landry's over a second ahead of him, though. And somebody's down there. No, I couldn't make out who that was. Maybe getting ready to come into the pits. Shane Wheeldon Sr. currently in the 23rd position. About to go by Rhea Ferris there. Ferris must not be on the lead lap. I'll take that back. That was a pass for position there, because he's 22nd and now she's down to 24th position. Bryant must have got by her as well. Further up the front, there's Bryant Seaborn. He's got the lap car Martinez right behind him. He's trying to catch Jason Ricketts here, who's in the 11th position. Jason is about 1.4 seconds ahead of Seaborn. Very fast moving track here. These laps click off very quickly. Well, we've got several cars, like 20. Right now, we only have 21 cars on the lead lap out of a 38-car field. With now 2 of Fitz also is showing retirement, so only 36 cars running now at this time. Jason Ricketts now trying to close in on the 19 of Jeff Wimmer. Wimmer's got the 10 of Bentley Glazer. Glazer's down at 28th. He's 1 lap down. It looks like Glazer, he's missing some, the back of his car there too. And then we have a new leader. Dennis Roussan has gotten past William Brown and is just about a second ahead of the 4 car. There's Shane Wheeldon. Shane Wheeldon's in 21st position. He's gotten lapped by the leaders. He's right there behind Brown. There's a bit of a gap there to Wheeldon. I mean, from Wheeldon back to Ferris, 2.5. Oh boy, several cars were on track there. As I said, no caution. Here comes Nick Cannon. And let's see. Scott Bryant crashed. Let's see what happened there. Okay, it's already showing him in the wall. That's one of the rookies there. Let's take it back live. It was Cannon making his way down pit road. Back on track, there's Austin Rhodes now in the 3rd spot. And he's coming up on Ferris, who's one of the lap cars. Rhodes is about 5 seconds behind the leader, so he's got some work to do there. Sean McLaughlin right there in the 5th spot. McLaughlin's about 7 seconds behind the leader. Got a bit of clear track in front of him at the moment. And he does have Roberson and Bice right behind him. And they're trying to race him for position there. He's got a little over half a second to both of them. William Brown now 2 seconds behind Dennis Roussan. Cars on pit road. Bryant there. Scott Bryant's down getting some work done perhaps. Like that was the rookie. He might have towed back, so it looks like he's getting ready to make his way back out. And on his way out, Johnny Castle's actually coming in. Doesn't look like he has too much damage there. Couldn't tell if he's using a faster pair or not, or he's kind of just sitting there for right now. He's the only one on pit road at the moment. There's Sean McLaughlin now, still in 5th. That gap to the leader is now down to 5 seconds, 5.5 seconds. Dennis Roussan still your leader, making his way through some lap traffic. Yeah, that's Roussan, that kind of the royal blue car right there. Going around to 71 of Hitchcock. in lap 31 of 200. And somebody's blinking up there in front of Fuson. Some more cars. Looks like he'll be putting a lap down. That Shane Wheeldon there right in front of him. Wheeldon's now in the 19th position. He's actually on the tail end of the lead lap. So that's trying to stay on the lead lap. He's got the leader coming up there right behind him now. He's got a bit of traffic in front of him. Those are actually guys he's racing for position. Fuson is kind of sort of making his way. He's around 0.7 of a second ahead of the leader. So as of right now, he's holding on. But man, he's going to have. Oh, folks are crashing in front of him. Oh no! And there was nowhere for him to go. He's able to continue, but he's got some damage on that hood. Doesn't look like too bad of damage. He's going to have to keep going there because they're only going to stop at throw the caution at lap 100. Let's see where's Fuson at. Fuson, he looked like he made it through that as well. That bought Shane Wheeldon some time. There's Wheeldon there, a little bit more of a gap now. Leader's now over 3 seconds behind him, so he's able to hold on at the tail end of that lead lap there, and also moved up a few positions as well. Let's see if anybody's on pit road. Several cars on pit road. Brian Chu down on pit road. He just finished getting tires for the 21. Michael Zuver. Oh, heavy damage for Zuver. He might be towing in. Let's see, Ricky Montgomery also. I think those are some of the guys that were involved in that wreck there. David Corshane. And that was a lot went down right there. Let's go back here to Zuver and see if we can see what happened. There he is right there. And okay, that's weird. He hit an invisible car. There must have been somebody blinking in front of him and they were off. Wow, I've never seen that before. And he just basically just ran into that car. Talk about bad luck. Good grief. Let's go back live here. There's David Corshane making his way out back into the action. Jens Fuson is still your leader. He's racing around. There's Shane Wheeldon. He's still ahead, and he's gotten by Albert Hewins. Now Wheeldon's now in the 14th position. I'm sure he has a little bit of damage on that 5 car. It's not showing it now. He definitely hit one of those cars that were wrecking, but the graphics kind of popped back out, so it kind of looks like he might be okay or something, or at least enough to continue racing. Race leader is still maybe 2 or 3 seconds behind him. A little further, his teammate Robbie Bice, Wolfpack Racing, currently in the 6th position, and he's racing David Salter, who's right behind him. That's a race 4 position, and they've got a lap car of Lester right there in front of them. That's Michael Lester in the 02 machine. More flag, look like green flag pit stops here. There's Seaborn coming in. There's Roland Landry. Landry showing some damage there. A lot of guys coming in. Bentley Glazer, he's coming in. Let's see, who else is coming in? Robbie Bice is coming in. Salter, he's there as well, the 2020 car. Shane Wheeldon, he stayed out. That cycles him up to 5th position. Let's see. 2nd place runner there, William Brown, he pitted. Jonathan Coombs also pitted. Fuson, he stayed out. Now he's getting ready to come in. Green flag pit stops here. And looks like Sean McLaughlin's coming in there right behind him. Now, let's see, where's Shane Wheeldon? He's right there in third as these green flag pit stops take place. And he should cycle up to first position. And what the question will be is, okay, now he is going to decide to come on down and hit pit road. Oh, okay. Did he miss it? He might have missed pit road, and he's continuing on. He was definitely down there. He's still the leader. Showing him as the leader. We're waiting for folks to. Fuson right now is showing, okay, it's just cycling around, and timing and scoring is updating. And then I think that's what happened. I think he missed pit road that last time around. So and that will hand the lead to the 44, Charles Roberson, unless he pits himself, which it doesn't look like. He just went past a pit entry there. I think he's trying to get around Gene Thorne here. And that will put Thorne a lap down. Jonathan Coombs now on pit road. Chuck Cobb, I'm sorry, that's Rhea Ferris. I was trying to lock on the Cobb. Chuck Cobb also down on pit road. Shane Wheeldon now on his way out. He's already got his, I don't know if he used the faster pair or not. He may have. Making his way back down pit road into the action here. Boy, that's such a big creep coming down pit road. Man, that's got him down to 16th position, as he gets up to speed. And we'll have little like maybe 53 or 54 laps before we get that competition caution. Now someone may elect to come in pit in before. Now he's 17th. I'm pretty sure he lost a lap, so he may have to roll the dice here, and I'm not sure how they're going to do that. I think that was Ricketts. Well, that might have been Ricketts, maybe. Oops, and yeah, he is one lap down right now. So the question is, we might actually see some of these folks pit before the competition caution. We saw that last week at Worldwide Technology Raceway. There's Charles Roberson, your leader. William Brown, the cycle through, Brown is once again in second place, but he's 6 seconds behind Roberson. So yeah, he definitely got his work cut out there. There's Nick Cannon running in the top 5. Anna Martinez just coming back out on pit road there below him. And he's got Austin Rhodes just over a second behind him. That's a battle for position. Then he's got some lap cars. Got one lap car ahead of him. Now it's Cobb. Both Cobb and Fitz are directly ahead of him, and they're not battling for position, but there's Sean McLaughlin now up to the 3rd spot. Oh, look at Fuson back there. A lot of traffic there. Making his way past some lap cars. 55, Albert Hewen's right behind him, but he's 1 lap down. So somebody up there almost went into the wall. I think that was David Corshane. Managed to keep it off the wall. Running along in the 24th position. there's Brian Chu in the 9th spot. He's got Jeff Wimmer directly in front of him, but he's chasing the 20 of Salter. Another lap car went around him. I wonder if some of these guys may have fresher tires than Chu. He's pitted on lap 33. That's Cobb directly in front of him. And Cobb, he pitted on lap 44, so his tires are a few laps fresher than the 21. So some of these guys that are further, behind him in position, actually right now are quicker. But you would think they would be pitting before him, and that will kind of cycle around too. Boy, this is just like one big crapshoot here. Oh boy, somebody there, I think that was Seaborn, trying to hold on to that 76 car. Did a good job of holding on to it. That's a Cobb right there in front of Chu. Little blink there from Seaborn, I think I saw that. Ryan Sword just went flashing by the 21. There's a 7, Nick Cannon. He's staying on that high side. He's at the bottom of the top 10 there, trying to hold on. Shane Wheeldon just went by. Wheeldon in the 16th position. Oh, he's rubbing that wall, trying to get off the wall. That wall will grab you and just suck you in there. Meanwhile, at the front, William Brown, he's 3 seconds now behind Roberson. Sean McLaughlin is in the 3rd spot, but he's a little bit further back. Another 3 seconds back from Brown. In the 3rd position. Dennis Fuson is not too far back. In fact, you can probably see Roberson from where he's at. Now lap 61 of 200, hitting close. Oh, somebody got into the wall there in front of him. I think that was Hitchcock. McLaughlin goes under, and now Fuson, he'll get past the 71 as well. And kind of running for your life out there tonight, folks. There's 76 Ryan Seaborn in the 8th position. Pretty good gap between him and those are lap cars both in front and behind him, Shane and Sword respectively. So a lot of these guys, a lot of the guys on the lead lap are really having the race. The only 10 cars right now are on the lead lap. 10th place being Brian Chu, and boy, they're racing their way through lap cars. He's got Matthew Fitz right in front of him, but then Bentley Glazer's in front of Fitz, so, and that would be 4 position for Brian Chu there. Chu a little wobbly there going down to turns 3 and 4. Make his way past the 56. This track can be a bit of a handful. He gets safely by. There's the 44, Roberson. He's trying to get by as well, and he does. That's your race leader getting very close to putting Brian Chu a lap down. Roberson now 3.8 seconds ahead of William Brown. Bit of clear space now for the 44 and 21 there, Brian Chu. They can pretty much run their line, don't have to dodge through traffic, which will equal some better lap times. and Roberson, he does tag the wall. I think he has a little bit of damage on that right front fender. Not looking too bad though. Oh, there he goes again. Ryan Chu trying his best to stay on the lead lap. Let's see. Roberson, he pitted on lap 38. Chu pitted on lap 33. So Charles Roberson's tires are a bit fresher. And just as I say that, here comes Ryan Chu down pit road. He's going to have to go ahead and go a lap down. David Salter now in the 7th position. You can hear cars out there scraping that concrete. And now Roberson is coming in. Green flag pit stop. That moves William Brown back up to the front for the moment. We're at lap 70, 30 laps from the competition caution. Yeah, boy, is he going to try to stay out though? Well, I think they, what did I say? They pitted on lap 33. Ryan Chu, I think it was. So, yeah, going to have to stop about now. And looking at the tire, they're all running 33, 35 laps or so, roughly. And this pit stop here will get them to the competition caution. But it'll just be a question. Now Fuson, he cycled up to the front once again. Now, right now, we're only showing 6 cars on the lead lap. Bentley Glazer being the 6th car, the last car on the lead lap. He's got Shane Wheeldon right in front of him there. Wheeldon put it on lap 44, Glazer on lap 40. So you might actually see, him come in. He might pass the 5 now, but you might see him come in before Shane Wheeldon. So it'll be interesting to see here how this shakes out. Now there's Wheeldon. He pitted on lap 44, and he could theoretically make it here another. About around the time you think he might be coming in though. This is 30 laps right here. So maybe lap 79 perhaps or something like that. Here's your leader, Dennis Fuson. Continuing the race along there, Bryant Seaborn, he's making his way down pit road. Look at that. Who is that in front of him? I can't see. Is that the 78? I believe it is. Couldn't see who that was. That might, yeah, it was 78 of Wilkerson, I believe. Yeah, he's on. And I think they're the only 2 on pit road. Well, Matthew Fitz, he's on pit road. And Robbie Bice, currently running in the 3rd spot. Bice, he pitted lap 41. Oh, and he gets into the wall, trying to gather it back up here. Oh, and I think he just collected, I think that was Roberson there. That might have been some contact between him and Roberson. Somebody got into the back of him. Oh, my bad. That was there. Seaborn, Charles Roberson, I'm sorry, in the 7th spot. Here comes David Salter down pit road. Roland Landry also now coming in, just showing a little damage on the left side of that hood as he makes his way down. Austin Rhodes now, the 59 car, is in the second position. He's 9.5 seconds behind Fuson. He pitted on lap 41, and Fuson pitted on lap 43. You would almost imagine he'll also be getting ready to come in here before too long. As green flag pit stops continue to happen here. With Bentley Glazer making his way down pit road from 4th position. And then there were 3. Robbie Bice now is one of 3 cars on the lead lap. Boy, I tell you, if they could hold if they could hold out for the competition caution, this is going to trap a lot of cars a lap or more down. A lot of cars. I mean, some of them may get 1 lap back if they're in front of the leader, because of the wave around. But it's still going to pin quite a few guys. There may not be hardly anybody to actually race for the win, other than let's see, right now Fuson, Rhodes, and Bice. Robertson and Brown are 1 lap down at the moment. They would probably get a lap back, I would think, from if anything, the wave around. But then on top of that, though, they may still need to pit for tires, because you get that wave around at 1 to go. Now here comes Rhodes making his way down pit road. Several cars coming in. Rhea Ferris, she's already coming in, making her way down pit road. Seaborn on his way out. Jeff Wimmer on his way out. Who is that? Is that the, couldn't make out who that car is. Was it 34? Ferris now on her way out. We're still hearing folks piling up out there. Fuson, your leader, is he slowing down to come in? Looks like he is. He's coming in. And boy, this is, all of this is happening before the caution. And here comes Roberson and Brown and Sean McLaughlin. From the looks of it, that will be your 3 that'll be I'm thinking Roberson pitted on lap 69, Brown pitted on lap 70, Sean McLaughlin pitted on lap 70 as well. And they are the only, let's see, looks like 3 cars on the lead lap. Nick Cannon's in 5th right now, but he's a lap down. So, like I said, some of these guys will get, they'll probably get their lap back if they stay out for the caution. But by these guys, they just pitted, and they may roll the dice and stay out just to keep those other guys a lap down, or they may come in anyway, because we still have they're going to burn half of their tires off in this run as they get to lap 100. So, boy, this is turning into quite the chess game here. And Roberson, he's coming in, making his way down pit road. That's going to hand the lead to William Brown. And those tires are only 19 laps old. I think Roberson's were 20 laps old. So Brown and McLaughlin there, they're staying out. Roberson losing positions as he makes his way back out. And Right now he's already 1 lap down. He might lose another. He's just exiting pit road. There he is going through turn 1 and 2. And there's your leader coming out of 4. So he may be able to stay 1 lap down. I think he's far enough ahead of Brown and McLaughlin. We're showing Brown, McLaughlin, Glazer, and Fuson now 4 cars on the lead lap. Lap 91 getting close to the competition caution here. And the thing about it is, even if you trap a car a lap down, you won't have any, it's not like you're going to have a caution somewhere where you can just come in and pit and keep that those lap cars down, because it's just going to be straight up racing after this. So you might just see everybody come in anyway. Of course, the lap cars, they have to come in. They can't come in when the pits first open. And that would be the leaders coming in. So who knows? That might leave them a lap down. It just depends on whether or not they come out if the leaders pit. That'll be interesting because, like, say Brian Chu there, he's a lap down. If he elects to stay out, he pitted on lap 67 was the last time he was in. They gotta come in and get tires. It's kind of, oh no, we're showing William Brown as retired. What happened to William Brown? Unless he had a connection issue, we're not showing him wrecked or anything. We're showing him as retired. He might have lost his internet connection. Wow. So that's Sean McLaughlin now, your leader. Shaw, McLaughlin, Glazer, Fuson, Rhodes, Cannon are the 5 cars that are on the lead lap. Lap 96, Sean McLaughlin, your leader. He's got lap cars both at the front and behind. Boy, that car is looking a little beat up there. Jeff Wimmer just went by him. Now Roland Landry is going by. Their tires are a few laps newer. I think we just saw McLaughlin tap the wall. He's probably trying to hold on for this competition caution. Lap 98 of 200. There he is, and there's Bentley Glazer. Glazer is like 10 seconds behind McLaughlin. Dennis Fuson is right there behind him, so that's definitely a battle for position right there. Oh, who is that? Was that? Couldn't tell who that was. That was Robbie Bice, I think. Yeah, got to lose, and boy, they dodged the bullet there. He managed to gain control of that 26, and they continue to race on here. Lap 99. I guess maybe lap 100, lap 101, they'll throw the caution. Right now we're showing 4 cars on the lead lap. Can't wait to see what's going to happen. If anybody's going to stay out, and we got the caution here at lap 100, the one and only official caution in the race here. Competition caution. McLaughlin, Glazer, and Fuson and Rhodes are your top 4. McLaughlin, he last pitted on lap 70, so he went 31 laps. And the guys behind them all pitted in the 80s, so their tires were a bit fresher. But man, McLaughlin, he managed to hang on there, and now he's just got to pick up the pace car, figure out there's the Pace truck. I said, there it is, not car, but Pace truck. And pit road is open, and he is going to make his way on down pit road. Your leaders coming in. Where are your other leaders at? There they are back there. Only the lead lap cars can come in. There's Glazer and Fuson also coming in. Austin Rhodes is coming in. And Roberson should be coming in when he gets there. Oh, he's okay. He's going by. He was weighed by the Pace truck because he was the last car on the lead lap. Only the lead lap cars can come in first. So McLaughlin, he's down to his pit box. Looks like he might have made of a. Did he use a faster pair? Looks like he did, perhaps. McLaughlin on his way out, and the Glazer on his way out. Austin Rhodes in his pit box. Dennis Fuson still there. Now he's down and done. Austin Rhodes, now he's done. And they will come out, and the rest of the field, we'll see who else comes in here. That did put some more folks on the lead lap, Cannon and Chu. But are they going to pit? Let's see what they do here. Yeah, here they come. There's Nick Cannon. I think Chu might be coming in with him. That's that's Nick Cannon. Ricketts. I think Chu is also coming in as well. Yeah, Brian Chu's making his way in. Pretty much all the rest of the field is making their way in because there was only like 5 cars or so on the lead lap. So right now, in Bentley Glazer, he won that battle on pit road. Charles Roberson, he is just coming in now. He got that wave around, but by the time he got back around the track, he's coming in with the lapped cars. So now he's going to be a little bit further down. But Glazer, he's currently your leader. Dennis Fuson second, Austin Rhodes third, and Sean McLaughlin in the 4th position. McLaughlin running down low there. Let's see, there's Bentley Glazer. Let's see if there's any, all those cars directly in front of him, they'll get a wave around to get back on the lead lap. Let's see, where's Nick Cannon? Nick Cannon's right there, and Brian Chu, he's not up there in front of the leaders, so they might actually get stuck a lap down. Sean McLaughlin's coming in. He was right up there. He was your leader, and he's coming down pit road. Maybe he's coming to top off the fuel or the tires or something. I'm wondering if iRacing will still wave him back up to the front because he's a lead lap car. Let's see what happens here when he leaves pit road here. And he definitely used a faster pair. That car's looking a lot better on the nose there and the hood and everything. He's still showing in the 5th spot, so, and there are 5 cars on the lead lap, so I'm thinking that he's going to get iRacing will probably, let's see if iRacing moves him up there or not. This will be interesting. Because man, that would be a shame. He's the last car on the lead lap, and he's now at the back of the field unless they get the one to go and iRacing tells him to shuffle up to the front.
Green flag.
Oh, we got a green flag. And he is just getting there. He's at the tail. You can see how it's like an accordion effect. They were still just pacing along. Boy, Sean McLaughlin, I don't know why he came in that second time around, but he basically put the entire field between him and the top 3. And now he's got to come through all of that. There aren't going to be any cautions for wrecks or anything like that. And he's got a ton of work to do to catch the rest of the top 5 there. There's Glazer, the leader. There's Fuson running second. Austin Rhodes in the 3rd spot. There's 4th place, Charles Roberson. He's like 11 seconds back. And then all the way then further back, there's McLaughlin in the 5th spot. He's like 12 seconds back from the leader. There he is, and there's your leaders right there, like half a track ahead of him. Boy, that is just terrible news there for McLaughlin for the 11 car. So, interesting. So your leader, Bentley Glazer, has got Fuson 6/10 behind him. Neither one of these guys, they're not slouches by any stretch of the imagination. We've seen Bentley Glazer right up there with the leaders and mixing it up in previous races in the season. The question will be now is who can deal with this track. Everybody's got fresh tires. The top 3, Glazer, Fuson, and Rhodes, they all pitted on lap 101. Roberson, he pitted on lap 102. Sean McLaughlin, the last car on the lead lap, pitted on lap 103, so he has a bit fresher tires. But then, now he's making his way through traffic. How much of that is he burning? In fact, he caught Roberson. Him and Roberson are kind of mired back in some traffic there. The ones that are really up front and are clear are Glazer and Fuson. So he is kind of battling for that 3rd spot. I think he's going around Carl Rourke there. Let's look and see. And just about everybody else, like you say, he just passed Carl Rourke. I was trying to see when Rourke pitted. He pitted on lap 99. Everybody from like 14th place on back pitted on lap 99. Robbie Bice, Roland Landry, Jeff Wimmer, Silver Thunder, Rhea Ferris, they all pitted on lap 100. So a lot of these guys' tires are, any 1 or 2 laps older than the leaders. There he is now, McLaughlin trying to get by the 5 of Shane Dillon Sr. There's William Brown. I think he lost his connection because now you see he's back, but he's showing in the 22nd position. And let's look and see how many laps he's showing there. Waiting for timing and scoring this to cycle through here. Normally it cycles. I don't know why it's not cycling right now. It's let's go up here. There's your leader, and boy, he's like playing dodgeball here. Oh, there we go. I had something turned on, my bad. Now, William Brown, he is showing 6 laps down. And, yeah, that might have been from when he lost his connection. And he, so, yeah, that's bad news for the 4 there. Hey, that's part of online racing. And sometimes you fall prey to the technical pitfalls, either your hardware or your software or internet connection, anything like that can bite you. And William Brown would have easily been one of the top 5, I would think, on the lead lap. As it is, he's back in 22nd, 6 laps down. Back up the front there's Glazer, and there's Fuson. He's got a few cars between him and the leader. Now, Roberson, and he's still ahead of Sean McLaughlin. McLaughlin about 2 to 3 seconds behind the 44 car. You look on your track map, you can see like 4th place, and you can see 5th place, that black dot up there on the backstretch going into turn 3. That's Sean McLaughlin right there. And then your 1st place runner, Glazer, he's the green number 1 going into turn 3 right now. And give you an idea of, he's well over almost 3/4 of a lap now behind the leader. He's getting, he's trying to get that gap between him and Roberson now is almost 4 seconds. There's Austin Rhodes of the 59. Now running into 3rd position, he's 8 seconds behind your leader, Bentley Glazer. So he's doing a good job trying to make his way through traffic there. Oh, who was that? Oh, couldn't see who that was. Somebody was, at least they were down low. This is kind of a self-cleaning track. Something happened. If they're up at the high side, unless they're trying to hold it up against the wall, they usually tend to slide down to the infield. There's not much of an infield really, only in the corners. On the straightaways is just a wall and a little bit of a runoff there, a little bit of strip of blacktop there to get down off the racing surface. Oh boy, talk about dodging bullets. Like I said, there's Kenny Heath on the outside, the 01, he's getting around him. Oh, did he get around him? Yes, he just did. There's Brian Chu behind him as well. Chu is like the first car a lap down. You would, and that's what I was saying. Now, he would be hoping for a caution so he can get the lucky dog, but obviously there will be no lucky dog. So he would basically have to, work some magic here and work out some kind of fuel strategy to be on the right cycle, because everybody's going to stop, at least maybe 3 more times. And whether or not it will cycle out that he's might inherit the lead, him and all the other guys out there. And then there's a question of, are you going to have the tires to, once you get the lead, do you have the tires to stay out there? I don't see it happening, but hey, and they just say, like you say, it's never over till it's over. There's Charles Roberson coming on down pit road. I believe he pitted. He was one of the guys, I believe, pitted on lap 103. So he hasn't really been out there all that long. Like 26 laps. Good tires for the 44. And so here we go with the pit stops here. He may be short pitting a little bit to try to see if he can gain some kind of an advantage, like we were just saying. Maybe this thing will cycle through for him, makes his way out. Bentley Glazer still your leader. He has not slowed down yet to come in. Of course, like him and Fuson and Rhodes, they all pitted on lap 101. So, and now it's lap 131 we're on now. So they've gone 30 laps on those tires. And I'm guessing, where would they go? Maybe 35 laps a stint here. But so far, And he's got a nice gap to Fuson, 6 seconds, 15 seconds back to Austin Rhodes. So, and boy, look at, he's got some real clear running right now. He doesn't have the more cars you dodge left and right, you're using up your rubber as well, and trying to avoid cars wrecking or something. That's more wear and tear on your rubber. And right now he can just turn good clean laps until he hits this next group of cars here. Look like it may be just those 4 that he has to deal with. And at least they're kind of just paired off there. So it's not like just a big jumble of cars that he has to watch. And just as I say that, now that 4 become their 5, and they're all kind of getting packed up there, and he just wants to get through this group nice and clean here if he can. St. Wilden there on the high side, makes it past the 5. Next car is actually William Brown, who had the internet connection. Probably has the pace to run with the leaders, but no, he's so far down now. It's a moot point, really. All these out there, he's just turning laps at this point. But he is the championship leader. I wonder what kind of implications that will have where he finishes today, versus whoever was like right behind him in the points. Gets past Rhea Ferris there. Cautiously making his way through the field. Dennis Fuson. He's right behind Hitchcock right there. Cars on pit road. Austin Rhodes actually pitted, one of your leaders. Is he using a faster pair? Okay, he did use a faster pair, I believe. Boy, he's losing a lot of time. I wonder if did he already use his fast? Because he's got his tires going on. I wonder. Okay, he's down and away. Oh boy. Rhodes is now 3 laps down from being up there with the leaders. Man, he lost a huge amount of time on pit road. Not sure what happened to him. But now that leaves just 3 cars. Bentley Glazer, your leader. Then we have Dennis Fuson, second place. Sean McLaughlin, third. Those are the only 3 cars on the lead lap right now. Lap 140 now. McLaughlin now trying to work his way through traffic. He's got the freshest tires of all of the lead cars. Oh, and he just tapped the wall. He pitted on lap 103. Your leader, Bentley Glazer, is now on pit road. He's coming in, so that's going to move Fuson up. And let's see where McLaughlin is. He's coming down the backstretch. And now he's coming in as well, so he's trying to match the cycles with Bentley Glazer there. He might end up, who knows? I don't know if he's going to use that second faster pair or not. You have to be careful how you use that. Only have 2. More cars coming in. There's Rhea Ferris making her way down. Oh, she's right behind. Oh, overshot just a little bit. Let's see. Dennis Fuson, he's coming in. Like see the 94 Ryan Sword, he's in. Let's see, anybody else coming in? William Brown making his way down pit road. Fuson is still out there, and just as I say that, oh, no, my bad, he's already in. Right now he's still showing as a leader, but that's going to Bentley Glazer there. He just went by, so he's now your leader. Wonder where everybody else is here. You would think some more of these folks would catch him. There's Roberson. He's being shown as second place. Fuson and Wimmer now third and fourth respectively. And pretty much Sean McLaughlin, he stuck a lap down now. Remember, he was on pit road for a long time. So now he's stuck a lap down. He's in fifth spot there. And he pitted on lap 140 only 4 laps ago. But I don't know how if he's going to be able to cycle around and go as far as he can and pit, and then maybe he'd have to. Obviously, you'd have to pit before the leaders do. If it cycles around long enough, can he hold on? We did see him. He did tap the wall there a few times when he was out there before. So very interesting. There's Brian Chu on pit road making his way down. Oh, he's showing some smoke coming out of the back of the 21. Don't know what happened to Brian. Not showing he crashed or anything. So he's going to have to use a faster pair to get that 21 fixed. That's weird. It doesn't show him any kind of crashes or anything, so I don't know. Interesting. But now that's going to push him a little bit further down, unfortunately. He's now, oh boy, he's showing, you lose a lot of laps when you pit. He's 14th position, 4 laps down. Carl Rourke now, he's on pit road. There's Shane Wilden Sr. making it to his pit box. Oh no, I think he overshot. Trying to find his pit stall, or trying to get lined up to get into his box. I think he's just trying to make it to the end of the race here. And it almost sounds like he shut the engine down. I'm not sure what's going on there. Sean having all kinds of problems on pit road here. Just a rough weekend altogether, I'm sure. Trying to get lined up. Looks like his pit box was right there in that curve. And he might have just hit it wrong and couldn't get lined up. But he's still running though. Hitchcock is retired. That'll drop him down to order in a few laps here. He's got his fuel and he's on his way back out. Keep on digging. Meanwhile, there's Bentley Glazer, your leader. He's 13 seconds ahead of Charles Roberson. Dennis Fuson is now the last car on the lead lap. He's about 20 seconds behind the leader. Let's look at some rest of the top 10 here. There's Jeff Wimmer. He's in 8th position. Now he's battling right there with Albert Hewins. That's for position. Hewins in that 50, where is it? In the 55 car. He just did get by the 55, so he's 7th. Hewins is in the 8th spot. lot of these cars are a lap or more down. Most of them are multiple laps down, but yet they're still battling for position. A lot of them on the same lap, so it's almost like a separate race going on here. So everybody, a lot of the field, a lot of positions they can still make up. Rhea Ferris is now in the top 10. And so positions 7 through 10 are all on the same lap. At least those 4 positions there. There may be more, but so she's kind of racing. She's 1.8 seconds behind Landry. That's for position. Bentley Glazer is not too far behind her though. There she is, and there's Glazer right there. He'll probably end up putting her and Shane Wheeldon Sr. there another lap down. So 4 cars are 3 laps down, and then you've got about 1, 2, 3, 4. I couldn't see it. About maybe 6 or maybe 7 cars 4 laps down. So you've got groups of competition there. Let's see. There's Brian Chu. He doesn't exactly have anybody around him that he's battling for position though, because he's currently running 12th, and Eugene Thorne is running 13th. But he's nowhere close to Thorne at the moment. And we got there's David Salter in 16th position. Pretty clear track for him right now at 16th. It's interesting. There's Jeff Wimmer who's running 7th. Just about anybody we look at, there are cars that are laps behind them, it seems, all around them. Oh boy, that was at the 93, getting a little, Jason Ricketts there, getting a little squirrely. And he's not really battling anybody right there. He's just kind of racing along, but trying to hang on to that 93. He's got Johnny Castle in front of him. That's not for position though. Castle's actually in 23rd position. And now lap 162. There's Nick Cannon running in the 5th spot. He is one of 2 cars that are 2 laps down. Him and Austin Rhodes. I think I saw Roberson. He's coming in to the pits there. He's already 1 lap down, so he's on pit road once again, making his way down. Getting tires for the 44. Tires and fuel, I'm sure. I'm thinking it's more of a tire deal than fuel, making them stop when they stop. And he's down and away, so that leaves 2 cars on the lead lap. We're showing a lot of retirements. Fitz, Coombs, Armijo, Lester, Shane, Montgomery, Bryan, and Speed Weeks, they're all retired. So there's definitely been a bit of attrition here tonight at the Monster Mile. Showing about, what, I'd say 22, 23, 24, maybe 25 cars still running out of the 38 that started. There's Dennis Fuson. He's the only other car on the lead lap. He's 21 seconds, now 22 seconds behind Bentley Glazer. There's Glazer right behind him, as a matter of fact. And there he is. I think that's that light blue car, that blue car up there. That's Fuson as he goes around. Couldn't see who that was. He went around, but he might put him a lap down, perhaps. Because Dennis Fuson, he pitted on lap 142. Bentley Glazer pitted on lap 140. But boy, he's making some good time right now, and he is like Fuson is like 1.4, 1.3 seconds ahead of your leader, and they both have to stop again. But it might be a question now who can just go the further distance, you know, not just surviving, you know, wrecks or anything like that, but just overall, who can just outpace the other driver. Bentley's tires are a couple of laps older, and yet you can see him starting to reel in both Fuson and Landry. Landry's not on the lead lap there. He's running 8th, 3 laps down, but he is definitely reeling in the second place car, and could easily, and he's not even, he's looking like he's going to decide to go ahead and pit now. So Fuson's going to win that battle there, and he's going to manage to stay on the lead lap as he enters pit road here. Bentley Glazer on pit road. A few more folks coming in. Sean McLaughlin, he's coming in. Nick Cannon pulling into his pit box just as we see him there. There's Sean McLaughlin making his way down pit road. Green flag pit stops underway. Silver Thunder on his way out. Bentley Glazer making his way back out. Re-entering the fray. There's Sean McLaughlin now just coming to the end of pit road. Rhea Ferris making her way down. Oh, almost. I think she almost thought she was in the wrong pit box there. More guys, and these are guys out on track here. He's throwing Nick Cannon. And Glazer and Fuson are still the only 2 cars. I take that back. Roberson now is, he may end up being the 1 car on the lead lap right now, because Fuson, he's on pit road. He's just exiting pit road, but he did go a lap down. So now it's Bentley Glazer and Charles Roberson. And even though Roberson, I think he came back in. Let's see, who was it? Was it Roberson or McLaughlin? One of them, or maybe both of them, with that competition caution. I don't know if they came back in for an extra time and they lost some positions, but it looked like Roberson for a long time was out of cycle there, but now he's got himself back up to the 2nd position. We're on lap 175, 25 laps remaining. Easily can make it to the end of the race. You have 25 laps to go now, and so there's no reason for him to pit whatsoever. And so as it stands right now in Fuson, there's nothing he can really do. He just exited the pits, pitting there on lap 172. He can also make it to the end of the race, but he's a lap down in 3rd, and he's pretty much going to be stuck there. Sean McLaughlin and Jeff Wimmer are also a lap down, but I think I don't think they're that close to him though. Let's see, there he is, and McLaughlin is on the other side of the track, and Jeff Wimmer is almost a straightaway behind McLaughlin. So there's your top 5 right there. And who knows, that may be the way they'll end too. Because a lot of these guys, you see it cycling around now. Chu and Roland Landry and company, they're all exiting the pits, but they're all 4 laps down again. So it's kind of not having any cautions that really hurts you as far as being able to compete there. And there's nothing you can really do if you do a green flag pit stop. It's just a matter of who can go, who can stay with the leaders. You know, that have been Glazer, Roberson, Fuson. They've all been right there, and even a couple of the leaders didn't even stay on the lead lap. And there, Glazer is now officially your leader. Where's Roberson at? There's Roberson there. He's going down the back stretch, and Glazer is right there. So while we were looking at some of those other guys, Bentley Glazer came around and lapped the 44, so he is now officially the only car on the lead lap. 20 laps remaining. And he pitted on lap 171. And like I said, he should easily be able to make it. Looks like Eddie Rivers just wrecked here. Let's see what happened there. The 18. Oh, he got into the wall. Oh, and he collected Rhea Ferris. Oh, and Ferris is running in the top 10. She got some hood damage. She may continue on. Let's take it back live here. So Glazer, he's still your leader. Roberson second, Fuson third, Sean McLaughlin in the 4th spot. But he's, like I said, he's still nowhere close to 3rd place. These guys that he's racing around, not racing for position or anything. That's fine. That's Nick Cannon actually directly in front of him. And looks like Ferris, she's going to come in and get. Oh, was she going to pit? Looked like she was going to pit, and I guess she decided to stay out. She's got a lot of damage on the hood of that car there, but she elected to stay out because right now she's running actually 13th. She was in the top 10, and maybe she's trying to feel it out to see if the car is drivable, trying to hold on to those positions, because you know you're going to probably lose a couple of laps if you come in and pit, especially green flag pit stop, that's what everything is pretty much tonight. Green flag pit stops. So she is gonna recede on. Only 15 laps remaining. 13th position there. And she doesn't have anyone around her anyway, battling her for position. So probably just try to hold on there. There's Jeff Wimmer. He's coming in pit road. Well, actually on his way out of exiting pit road. He's still in the top 10, now showing 7th. There's William Brown on pit road. Actually, okay, yeah, William Brown, he's on pit road and just finished. Looked like he's getting his left sides put on there. I think that was the 93 of Ricketts we just saw go by. Taking a long time to get those tires on. I wonder if he had a speeding penalty or something. He's on his way. Now 23rd position. Had that internet connection. Boy, that really messed up his day there, folks. Chuck Cobb making his way down pit road. And there's your leader, Bentley Glazer. There's Dennis Fuson. Shane Weldon Sr., he's now up to the 14th position. Now he's several laps down, but he is persevering there. And let's see, right now, he doesn't have anybody to really race with at the moment. Some of these guys are behind him, and 1 or 2 in front of him. But he's currently 14th position. And the 44 is pitting again. But anyway, he's in the 14th position, and he last pitted on lap 144. And I think he's just trying to hang on here now for it. That's a long ways to go to get to the finish line. But you can tell he's not really driving as fast as anybody else. Like, we don't know if he might come in and pit. You know, I think he's trying to stay out there, trying to make up some positions, just trying to stay out of people's way as best he can. And looks like he's going to decide, no, it might be too much here. Go ahead and come on in and pit. Bringing the 5 car down on pit road. So that'll unfortunately, when he hits his pit box this time, looks like he gets right in there, no problem. There's Jeff Wimmer running in the 7th position. And right behind him is the second place Dennis Fuson. He's the first car a lap down. In fact, Fuson just went past him there. Sean McLaughlin running in 3rd. Pretty clean track now. He's got guys. I'm sorry, that was somebody who behind Landry. I think that was Nick Cannon in the 4th spot there. But actually, Cannon, he's right behind him in position-wise, but he's not on the same lap. So McLaughlin, he's kind of got him and Fuson are the only 2 cars 1 lap down. 5 laps remaining in the race. So he's relatively safe at that position. And there's Fuson. All up the front. There's your leader, Bentley Glazer. 3 laps from a victory here. Look like he's got Brian Chu there right in front of him. Shane Wheeldon Sr. right behind him, making his way through traffic. Nick Cannon in that 7 car on the high side. They all get through there. Brian Chu, he's 9th place, 4 laps down. And white flag is actually in the air, folks. White flag in the air for Bentley Glazer. They make their way down the backstretch. Here we go through turns 3 and 4. And he will come to the line, and he survived the carnage out there. And Bentley Glazer will be your leader, or your winner, here tonight for the season finale here at the Monster Mile. And he is just going to bring it. I think he's tired. He's probably done with this track here. Bentley Glazer, he is just going to go straight to pit road. No celebration here tonight. It might even been a fuel thing. Who knows? I don't think so. But let's go ahead and bring up the finishing results here. Bentley Glazer, your winner. Dennis Fuson 2nd, Sean McLaughlin 3rd, Nick Cannon 4th, Austin Rhodes 5th, Charles Roberson 6th, Jeff Wimmer 7th, Roland Landry 8th, Brian Chu 9th, Albert Hewins rounds out the top 10. Then in the 11th position, we have Bryant Seaborn, Silver Thunder 12th, Rhea Ferris finished 13th, David Salter 14th. Eugene Thorne 15th position. Shane Wheeldon Sr. finished 16th position. We have Chuck Cobb 17th. Daniel Wilkerson 18th position. 19th, we've got Jason Ricketts. Johnny Castle 20th. Phantom Martinez at 21st. Carl Rourke 22nd. William Brown 23rd position. Kenny Heath 24th. Eddie Rivers 25th. Hitchcock 26th. Robbie Bice 27th. Ryan Sword 28th. 29th position, we have Tommy Langston. Fitz there at 30th. Coombs, I forgot his first name, 31st. Gary Armijo 32nd. Michael Zuber 33rd. 34th, we have Michael Lester. David Corshane 35th. Ricky Montgomery 36th. 37th, Scott Bryant. And rounding out the field in 38th is Dean Speedweeks. Okay, folks, we're gonna head on down. We're gonna get the guys into the winner's circle here. Try to get Glazer, Fuson, and McLaughlin there. I see McLaughlin. I'm gonna bring him up there. And let's see. There's Bentley Glazer. Put him there. We're looking for Dennis Fuson. See if we can find him here somewhere. I don't see Dennis anywhere, so may have to not talk to him, I guess, perhaps. Yeah, I don't see him anywhere, so we'll head on up to winner's circle. Okay, folks, we're in winner's circle here with your two top finishers, Bentley Glazer and Dennis. Your first and third place finishers, Bentley Glazer and Sean McLaughlin. Hey, Bentley, you got a copy there?
Yep, I hear you.
Hey, man, boy, what a race, man. I tell you, that was a bit of some attrition out there, wasn't it? And a lot of ducking and diving and trying to survive to the end.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's kind of fun with the no cautions because long runs are fun, but yeah, it makes for craziness when there's some wrecks going on.
Yeah, man, and I wouldn't have really expected that much of the field to go so many laps down, even though there was green flag pit stops, because it wasn't like, I mean, we had a few folks, hit the wall or whatever or something at some wrecks and stuff, but everybody kept rolling there, and so it's still, I don't know, kind of surprising to see so many folks went a lap down, but you hung in there, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a good race. But with Dennis and Sean.
Absolutely, man. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
You guys up in the booth and the league here for having me.
10-4, congratulations there again, Bentley, and we'll let you go celebrate. Hey.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Dennis, you got a copy?
I do.
Hey, man, boy, you were hanging in there, and somewhere along the way there, you ended up losing that lap at the end. But just like Bentley, you guys really stayed out of trouble there, and congratulations on that second place finish.
Thank you. That's the key. Stay out of trouble.
Absolutely, man. Did the track seem like a little bit of a handful today?
Too bad. That's kind of like it anyway, a little loose, and it was fun.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
ISNF.
10-4. I can't. I think your communication's breaking up just a little bit, but congratulations anyway, and we'll let you go celebrate. Hey, Sean, you got a copy?
Hey, Tony, I got you.
Hey, man, congratulations on man. I saw you near the end there because I know you came in and pitted and then you stopped, and it seemed, did you have to come in a second time or something? Because it looked like you were going to be on the lead lap there at the end with the other guys, and something happened and kind of got you caught out there.
Yeah, I kind of knew that I wasn't going to be able to catch Bentley and Dennis, so I thought I'd pit strategy and try to take some fresh tires and see how it shook out at the end.
10-4, man. Well, I mean, it still worked out. You got in the top three there, and avoided some wrecks here and there, and that was really what it was all about tonight. Like I said, staying out of trouble. But anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, Tony, as always, I got to give a shout out to Mom. She watches every broadcast race, and want to give a shout out to you, and I want to give a shout out to Rhea Ferris. She does a really great job running this league, and she puts a lot of work into it. So we appreciate her giving us a place to race.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations, Rhea. She's in the booth here with us. Hey, Rhea, do you have the calculations already on the champion there?
Yeah, it should be William Brown, pretty much by a landslide. I think all he had to do was make the race tonight. Yeah, it was pretty easy for him.
Yeah, 10-4. And we saw him have some problems last week, and boy, I tell you, even the connection issue couldn't stop him because he lost connection there for a while. I think he lost about 6 laps or something like that. But I guess good thing for him that he able to make it back into the server there and stuff. But
yeah, he's had a really good year. I'm very happy for him, and that's just the kind of year he's had. Is he gets out there and dominates, and even when bad luck strikes, it's not even all that bad. So, and good job. Congratulations, William Brown, and I believe the runner-up is Shane Wheeldon Sr. and great bunch of guys running this year. I want to give a big shout out to my admins for helping me out and really stepping up. And we've kind of shifted gears and had some new admins come on board, and they've been great. And a shout out to the Wolf Pack. Those guys have been bringing in some good talented drivers and getting it going on the racetrack every week and practicing. And shout out to you for covering the broadcasts all season long. I appreciate that. And looking forward to next season.
yeah, I was looking for William and I didn't see him. I was going to try to pull him into the channel, but it looked like he might have already left the server and everything. So I guess that'll. So like I said, congratulations to William Brown on the winning the championship there, and on the next year, and see if he can do a repeat.
Yeah, right. And congratulations to Ryan Sword, our Truck Series champion as well. So that's really awesome. And then we'll see who brings home the Dirt Championship. Still got a couple races left to go on that. Right now, Dave Corshine is leading it. So we'll see.
10-4. Well, thanks a lot, and that'll do it. So good luck to the guys in the remaining races there for their championships, and we'll see what happens with that. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay, folks. Well, I guess that's gonna do it here tonight, and so we've already. And William Brown, of course, is your winner, your championship winner here tonight in the ARCA series, and it's been a really rough and tumble season, but he made it there. And he showed why he's the champion. He was very formidable in the Truck Series as well, but. He was crowned your champion tonight for the ARCA series here. And so as always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click that notification bell if you want to catch a live broadcast. And you've been watching the iRacing Sunday Night Fever ARCA series, a season 2 finale here at the Mid-Atlantic 200 at Dover International Speedway. And so for all of us at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.